I had that going because like I wanted to like give my gear my monk arms to like this. And
Oh no, you were doing Manderville weapons, weren't you?
yes, I was. And look how amazing they look.
Oh, of course. This is the secondary on my Manderville. If you're wondering for the bard.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
No, so that one I'm up to 650. Like I didn't have enough time today to really go for it.
Yeah. I really love these a lot. Like they remind
Yeah,
me
Manderville's. Yeah.
of that they're like the blue purple version of that what was that like w- dagger like Commander Shepard uses? The tech dagger?
Forgot. Yeah, yeah, Mass Effect. Yeah, I get what you're
Okay.
trying to go for.
Mass Effect
All right.
dagger. Okay. Okay. So
Oh, it's a good show.
oh yeah, the Omni Blade.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Omni Blade from Mass Effect. All
Okay.
right.
Let me see. Yeah.
Ready to do this?
All right. Let's finish up. The heart of the myth.
Oh, you two. Just good you come. Good of you to come. But I'm afraid there's still no word from Crow and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of the investigation. I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while waiting developments, I want to pay Snowgam a visit in Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Drippy.
Okay, just got.
Whee!
Hmm?
Oh, if it isn't you two and Dirk. No Carl Raha, I see.
Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlian? You're research too, after all.
I find myself more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and as of late, I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are subject to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Azima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. So, won't you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said.
I, for one, see no harm in it. Whether you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision.
You now have the opportunity to speak with those 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call them before the entrances of their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time by speaking with Derek and the Umphalos.
Should we do that?
I mean, yeah, we could talk to each of them. Heaven of Lightning Gate.
Okay. You got to?
Here we go. Ah, pleased am I that you should seek me out. I had wished to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands.
Okay, Rugal.
Roar. Well, well, if it isn't the dauntless Rugal and Viez. Full glad I am that you would thus call to me your patron. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralgar, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still.
Okay. Alright, do I have an fire yet?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Aziyama.
Asma.
Ah, I'll let you come. I was right to trust your Dale Scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. There is something familiar about you. You awakened the forgotten feelings in me, feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright.
Tonight I had the leftovers of that deep dish pizza, and it was still good. Baked it in the oven. Delicious.
I had chicken bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, when I thought a moment you were saying you were gonna have a chicken Big Mac, I'm like, whoa, hold on a second, not those onions.
No, I know.
We bid you welcome. No doubt we appear to be two beings, of dual-aspected divinity. Was I always so? Man hold harbored power, which was his face, offered over millennia, shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traitors, shall watch over mankind as she strives for what she desires.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. There's something over here. Heaven of Ice Skate.
Yeah, give me one more. I just like how the little critters, like the great variants are like.
Yep. Oh, yeah, around there.
All right, hold on.
Yep. How bold you are to summon me, 'tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well, do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Woohoo!
Menfina. Jinx.
What?
We said it both, so I said Jinx. Oh, what a delightful surprise. You were to see me, did you?
Yeah, where's Delamon?
I'm truly grateful that we could talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love. Yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly of love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Ashan is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone, be it men or gods. I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dama too, whom you and yours gifted to me. Okay.
Alright. Hey, look at that platypus.
Wait, that could hit towards something. No, that's a booby.
Oh, or a booby. Okay. Heaven of Earthgate, Norfolk.
Why, if it isn't the warrior of light, you wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me. As I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelvewood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of the abundance of love. So pray be good to them and heed their warnings.
Okay.
Epic.
Elith. Warrior of Light, is it? I must say, there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The life of a man is but a drop in the great river of time, thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look, so be not afraid to pass the time in ways which at first may not seem fruitful. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the riches of time. Ranimia.
Well now, if it is my dear wife light, how good of you to call to me. I'm sorry I gave you a shot by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We always does everything together, he and I. Such joy was the base you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to survive fate. Was one surprise after the another.
Okay, that's all we got for now.
Okay.
There's Alphic right here. Alright, Dirk.
Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await Crow and Grahatia together.
Yep.
Still no sign. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you're better traveled than most. Of the places you have seen, what kind do you like best?
Bustling hubs brimming with activity. Natural environments and small but man. Fairway lands where new continents await. Quiet places where I can enjoy solitude.
I say faraway lands where a new encounter awaits. Ah yes, I imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places is something I can understand. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in aether, this land, and possessed of so many aspects. It was when I was traveling with the Tweleswood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted but in the presence of God, I can't help but feel 'twas fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways.
They're finally here, everyone.
Welcome back. How bears your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to come out our findings and then deliberate a course of action.
Indeed. Hereon we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence.
Let's not worry, you've done no wrong. The gods themselves wish to fight after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being, whose duty is to watch the unflinching. If Raha is correct, we have no reason to believe otherwise, that said being is the Watcher on the moon.
Uh-huh.
You'll be pleased to know I have already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babbitt from Ilzabard contingent, who presently oversee the structure.
We're finally going then? To the moon? Huzzah! wonder what the Watcher's like. If there are no other matters, then let us set forth at once.
If you wish to speak with the gods, best seek them out now. They may not be there later.
I did. Ooh, Alright.
Alright, to the side is
Palace.
woman carrot. Oh, wait. That's it, it should also go.
Oh, actually, it's right here. Oops.
So it turns out, I learned what True North is used for.
Huh?
I actually
Oh,
learned what True North is used for. You can actually get the Padacy business without going to position. Okay. I guess.
yeah, you're the Watcher.
Yeah, I know.
Greetings, Idol's champion. Yen, you are ever welcome here. And as are your
Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you will answer questions for us. Questions about Heidelin. We deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed and who should watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that individual is you? The 12 has existed for eras. If you know all about them, will you not share your knowledge with them? They have a desire, which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish you understand what that is. Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You have earned the right to know. Remember, I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am the unnamed being, being the monument describes. An entity created by Heidelin to serve a purpose, alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they are given shape for people who once existed. And like myself, they believe that the world should be entrusted to a new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, but not selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties.
That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals.
The man and woman who once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so due to the faith of mortals. No one need to know, when men pray, they will inject their worship to assume or that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that bend man's ideals. So you're right, Raha. Hopes and prayers had the power to influence the gods. Yet even as they've done changed, at Benon's behest, they would have refrained from interfering in mortal affairs. As a result, there will be been times when they acted ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Heidelin is no more and the foundation is averted, the 12 will have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all their own. 'tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it does not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it.
Well, I for one never felt the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Unfallows to continue engaging with your brethren. And that is well. As I walk on, I shall make pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike.
Ook, ook.
May your journey be fulfilled.
Alright, back to Mordona. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed my little request, by the way, Vas.
I'll probably find a way to you know, remix it a little.
Yeah, because I enjoyed the form. Like, you can obviously just resize it down if we need to add people, but like, yeah, I always like the way you did it. You know, getting back to more like the Kitora and Ryu variants. All right. Okay. Follows.
Southeast of Mist. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete. Oh.
2 more.
No. It's the last 3.
Yeah. But I meant 2 more of these towers. Water. Wind.
Wait. Then what happened to I've waited so bloody long for this moment.
Tis, Lameline. Are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests?
Oh, that's my god. Oh, leave off.
Valyak.
Valyak, you can't tell me you're not as excited as I am.
I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend the star. Having built the Umphalos at its heart and our sanctums throughout aether-rich Eorzea, we labor to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties?
We appreciate your concern, but you need to worry.
And that would be the third. I knew it. You were him all along. Oh, Sean. Yeah, no, he was a god, too.
Likewise, I knew you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. I was gonna go for that obo, but... While my brethren use various creatures as their avatars, I choose the form of a man to better share in your solitude. And it fell to me.
It's just like a summoner.
Okay, the Wanderer, to beckon upon to the unfollows, they who will grant our wish.
How could you hide such a thing from us?
How do you know my true identity and our purpose? We fear that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You have heeded our requests, and despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it.
Oh, okay.
Forgive me, but I must leave this little fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. I know the ones who are mine, and I know you too. Gird your loins and have at us.
This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. My end, because that's not my deity.
Okay.
I shall receive you with my all, be as a raging torrent, child of Man.
It's funny that they all have like different lines like when you choose.
Oh yeah, Roger had a different one for me. Okay. Good job, Derek. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the Sons of St. Cornish. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad.
You understand, since I have a dear friend, we were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps it was an expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length.
Okay.
I imagine it'd be even harder for you.
But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them.
Since time immemorial, The 12 have watched over all who abide on the star. And even as they fulfill their promise of maintaining stability, as being possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts, and do our utmost to grant them their desire.
Then I believe we all know what comes next. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventure friends once more. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well. Delia. I don't know if Mel's on. If you wanted to ask if Mel wanted to tag along. Let me check. Mel's on, but you could always ask him.
Okay. But let's just start. For now.
All right. One of your party does not meet the requirements for this.
Hold the fuck up. Just give me one moment.
625.
I'm one item level short. Hey, Rugal, do you have any like rings of striking?
I can make them.
Yeah, make one.
You'd have to get me the mat. You'd have to get me the mats.
You know what? I'll just go buy one.
No. How much money do you have?
I have 700,000 and 74. Okay.
Here's what you need to do. Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to. Let me get to my base things because we can get you a LAR. Let's see, LAR ring of. What do you need again? Maiming or slaying?
Striking.
Striking. Slaying because that is monk. Okay, because I can make it to 645s.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that
slaying.
works.
Okay, I need you to get me 2 LAR ingots, 2 mountain chromite ingots, and 2 star quartz.
Okay.
If you can get them at good quality, so be it. I will meet you in Ulda.
Finally, I was... Mother! Damn it!
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Somebody were true! 1 healer, 2 DPS, 1 tank. Okay. I got the crafting goggles done. Woohoo! I've been loading me for some time. Fish. Cup runneth over. Woohoo!
Alright.
Come, mortals. Make your way through our watery sanctum. Let us see how you fare against my servants.
Alright.
Only to be expected for they who vanquished my pupil Byraga. It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
The River of Knowledge. Alright, Alec.
I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of knowledge. The rivers rage at my behest. Not all knowledge is wisdom. At what answer will you arrive, I wonder? Of ignorance be cleansed.
What?
Oh, were you in front of the tank?
I was behind it.
Join
Yeah,
me
you shouldn't
in
be.
deepest knowledge. Let flow the waters of your mind. Seek new perspectives, and you shall find new paths.
Uh-oh. Oh! Tim Burr.
Small wonder the others have exalted so. O waters purifying, reveal their nature. 'Tis time for a test. Share with me your ruminations.
Ah, yeah.
Not all answers can be obtained through might.
Thank you. Yeah.
Prove to me the wisdom of man. Let us enlighten one another.
Oh, that was close. We need to get over here. Woo! Yeah, you guys should have been in front of that tank.
The rivers rage at my behest. Well done,
Yeah, you're done.
wise children. Well done.
Oh, whoa.
Smooth
Otherwise
sailing
we-
so far, I see. Come then, mortals.
Oh, they're gonna shoot me. Yes, please.
Have you got the stones to face the navigator? Come on!
Yeah, if it's one of those things where it's a red with the yellow vest, just always be to the side or further
Let
back.
me prepare a suitable stage for our union. I'll teach you the ways of navigation. Mine are the waves and the winds.
See if I'm Sparrow.
Can you contend with she who rules the tides?
Alright, so one and two.
My trident parts the very of the Whitecaps.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Frogger. That's true.
Ah, you don't deserve.
Yeah, it literally was Frogger from World of Warcraft.
I think I'm getting the hang of that
Like the stormy seas, I'm
with
a
that true
harsh
north.
Oh yeah.
Just now everything makes sense. What
Oh,
Mal
but-
told me to use when
Poseidon's trying.
when like Mal led me to true north.
Yeah. Oh. Woo! Oh god.
I trust you don't mind if they play too.
Nah. Go for it.
Pericos, Valios,
I love that boss music.
join us in the
It feels like a
Nautical. Yeah, nautical. Like ASC shanty.
No, I'm talking something a bit more like the PlayStation era type of JRPG.
Kinda. Oh, or yeah, like Church of the Deep. Oh gosh. Oh. Fuck, I didn't move fast quick enough. Oh well.
That's the way, my clever serpents. Feel the might of the navigator! Go on, my pets. Don't be shy.
Wait, did I just went into the wrong area?
I don't know. If you're not dead. Oh. No, but I got hit by the AoE.
As the ocean.
Well, that's not good.
Swim free, my pet.
I don't know if our healers just weren't, like they were full off course or something. Yeah. Lion's 8 looking good.
You can surely do better than that.
Yeah, probably could.
You're bloody brilliant, you are.
Try this again. I actually don't know what I got killed from the second time around, unless it was just AoE and they just couldn't heal it. Oh well.
Race for the storm! A serpent
God
after
damn it.
my own heart.
And the serpents come back.
Well done.
Get up, they...
Seek new horizons, you must come together as one. It falls to you
Okay.
and yours to navigate the seas ahead.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you thus.
Yeah, creative. Mythic Mountains.
Thank you for making it this far. Not long now, till our journey together must end.
Alright.
I am the last of us to face you.
Then why are you not the final boss?
We'll find that out for you. Some down for.
Strong are they who roam.
Sure shot.
Stand firm amidst the storm.
Reproduce. Yeah, I love this whole thing with the trickster shots.
You must persevere.
Rain of arrows. Sorry, keep it. Woo! Get out, guys.
Wind, guide my arrow. My bowstring sings.
Trick shot. You're gonna turn it over here. This is a fun fight. Because I am going to just for Bard.
I know you can. Arise!
Perhaps I'm long suffering.
Your prayers have given us strength. By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star.
stay not your steps. Those who hesitate are lost. Behold the Wanderer's arrow. I'm glad that it was you who came to us. Here our journey ends. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead. May the wind ever be at your back. Yes, mankind has indeed grown strong.
Woo! Nice fight.
The sweet sorrow of parting.
Did you say jump off?
Stay the course to
No.
the end.
I could swear I saw one jump up to the edge.
And they might be dead. Okay. What the hell's the... Where were the treasure chests? Huh. Alright, maiming, grade, scouting, pass.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed. Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you.
You got it, girl. Angelos.
It seems we're being summoned. Go, my friend. I will stay here with the others.
Who's the final? Alamud.
The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, we rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
Eulogy. Eulogy, huh?
'Tis time, beloved children.
Ooh, love that, yeah.
Time to bid farewell to all relics of the past.
Ready, Vash?
Yep.
Come, children, fulfill our final wish. See every last Murderous returns to the star. By the power vested in us. Fight with all your being.
Ow. Ugh. Well, I should have been faster. Oh well.
Receive our love and transcend it. Blessings be upon the Aetheris.
What, you're okay? You didn't die.
No, the last hit.
I don't know.
'Twas your faith that gave rise to this radiance.
What?
Shine like the stars on high.
Oh, we had 3 vulnerabilities on you. Venus command. That's too bad. I should have put arms like that sooner. Oh well. I wasn't facing the right way when the knockback happened that time.
In unity lies resilience. Not a single motive strength shall we hold back.
Yeah, going counterclockwise. Good troubadour. Oh, yeah.
Overcome our final test.
Yeah, as above, so below.
Ever has mankind hoped and prayed. And those hopes and prayers hear us fall. Unto the Sire, we surrender our all. You have truly come far.
Right under. Under. Alright. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. It's like, I really do need to save my strength for it, though.
'Twas your faith that gave rise to this radiance. Mercy be upon our beloved children.
all that time. Thank goodness. Yeah, electric strike. Yeah. 1,000 cost.
In unity lies the seas.
Alright, Woohoo! Fine satisfaction. Yeah, that stupid the three-way knockback's the only thing that I was really like, because I almost lived through the third one.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Very fun fight. Thalia complete. Okay. Alright, player comm. I give you a combination. Alright, loot. Casting. Okay. Healing. Read that. Bending. I read that. Striking. Oh, congratulations. Aw, who got it? Aw, okay. Really? Ah, I didn't get anything. Oh, well. Did you get anything?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
No, I don't know.
Ah! Yes. Are you alright?
Thanks for clearing the way. That being, I presume, is the 12th?
I didn't get Omicron. There was somebody else who got Omicron.
Okay. So.
Well, you're gonna, because remember they're all combined, so you have to eulogy.
I'm trying to think. What might do? 10. Well, you have done well, young man. I promise. We shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire simply does to give ourselves up to authority as a blessing. In the 12th millennium we have existed, we have come to offer the tremendous power through prayers. Through battle, our ancestral realm and return to the sun, where might give rise to new life, such as our pot gift.
You mean you'll disappear?
Yes, the fragments of our former souls serve as the core promise, though we join the last. Yet though we may fade from sight, our individual individuality was, stabilizing influence, don't endure. The only thing that's changed is where the first fight lay. Henceforth, it shall be this, the instrument of blessing, that receives the moral. Hope that should be given back to the sun.
But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away?
Such glad time to say, we must confess what we do. We do it also for ourselves. When mankind became the fall days, it so does that even we who are conscious still the greatest children. You have shown your unaltered love. Return, we would show our undying love. Worry not, midst our hope to be woven at death. Though it is not man hold to love and fathers, we shall live on in your faith in us.
When you say such things,
The moment of parting of the sun, far blessed, may you watch towards a brighter future. Farewell, beloved children.
when you are ready, brothers and sisters. May the font of your ingenuity ever flow. Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles.
And abide in virtue and hold fast to the truth.
Daring duties, celebrate right and embrace death.
Huh. That was Samurai Showdown's motto, embrace death.
May you flourish and reap a bountiful harvest. In your limited time,
In your limited time, have boundless compassion. Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory.
harbor love in your heart for yourself, for you others and others for the world.
From past to future, the river of knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters.
May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm.
Oh, you were a tough one.
Clean blood's on fire. May your bleed for your heart.
Oak, 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 oak.
That's alone.
You need an agonized soul, Oshan.
Remain with them if that's what you desire.
But this is what we dreamed of. To return to the start together.
I never imagined I'd grow so fond of them. And the parting would be so hard. Okay, hold on. So hard switching between the two.
Long as we have a body impatient to rejoin the live stream.
For the drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life.
Why not share your fate with them? Follow your heart, as you ever have. When the time comes, we shall meet again.
Derek.
I've decided to continue journeying a while longer. I need a moment.
Yeah. That's fine, Beth.
This.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was a really fun raid. I mean, I kind of figured they did this because they knew that after Heidelin passed and no longer Zodiark, they were no longer needed. That they could pass on their virtues to the people. Oh.
I got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ever.
Take your time, honey.
This.
I got a surprise for you, so just give me a second.
I'm real sorry. It's just.
No.
It
was a good storyline.
Yeah, I just. Oh my god, I never felt Steve right since this.
Yeah, the
source.
the weapons. Yeah, the weapons.
The source of where. Oh
Mm-hmm.
god.
It's all good.
All right.
No, it's all good, Vass. Just give me a second. No. Yeah. I'm just checking something. Okay. Yeah. All right. Give me 1 second, Vass. All right. Don't show anyone, okay?
All right.
The I'll let you know. Yeah, that's when it will be.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It looks good, Rugal.
Thank you. I got lucky. All right, Crow.
The words cannot express my surprise when I opened my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened, but of all, I rejoice for a dear friend returned.
All right. Derek. Embraced by the gods. Ooh, we get the 12-fold kit.
What to say in such a moment?
Ooh, excuse me.
But best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And we're glad to have you back.
Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Oshon?
I no longer have Ocean's power. Derek will do. I was remade from a portion of my accidents that was a return to the star, and will live out my days as a man.
May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us.
At the very last, I couldn't bear it. Couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship have weighed down my steps. And the little spell's fervent calls halted them.
Okay.
I was overwhelmed by the king's longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me fall my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that one day the Tsar would need or needed our guiding hand. Thanks to you, that day has finally come. But I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let's head back to Umphalos, shall we?
Must accept it. Alright, what did you win, by the way? I'm just curious.
I think I got some few gear pieces, I think.
You didn't win any of the music or cards. No, the wind-up I was going for, but I didn't win it.
I gotta check my inventory just to see. Well, we must return Shalian. The foreign will be expecting a report. Yet, if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worldship of the 12.
In penning our report, we would do well to consult the forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. And worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have in mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of deities are wont to be informed by their culture. By comparing the differences across eras and regions, I believe we may uncover heretofore unseen aspects to the 12.
Reception theory, you say? Mostly tricky. I should have delayed to see the fruits of your research when I finished Shalian. When you do, have care not to reveal who he used to be. Our scholars will be all over you like starved beasts. I see. Perhaps I should wait a little longer before I come calm. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With this second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out, I would move my brother's hopes elsewhere, to the place in Mad's Myth. Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. By all means, we make for the sanctum of the 12 in the East Shroud.
Outstanding.
Okay, Hawthorne Hut.
It's in the Hawthorne Hut. I got some boots. That's what I wound up winning.
Huh. Let's see. I do have the Anther Cluster. Not just gear pieces.
Yeah, I figured. There was a lot in our party that wanted it all. No matter how many times I visit the sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. And the rich history, originally built during the dawn of the 5th astral era, was reclaimed by the wood before being restored in the wake of the calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence that magical civilizations and city-states have had upon Eorzean culture.
The sanctum holds the hopes of man, and now those of my brothers shall join them. If you are not averse, I will speak a little of my brethren, that is, those individuals who essence them form, as it pertains to another age. Some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested nonetheless?
Some type.
Excellent. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Beer God was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. With his abilities, he served a supervisory role of the Bureau of the Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and when he took it upon himself to ensure the work has done. Ralgar was a brawny man whom Renal encountered on her travels. He quickly struck on a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous speeder that was hurtling towards the star. To say that his event gave rise to the legend surrounding the destroyer. Azayama was a woman who served as judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as a warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azin, and dreamed of training under Venat and her successor. Nalthal was a close personal friend of mine, a merchant by trade. He was outwardly gregarious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy in his passion for ore. When man began treating him as dual-aspected god, it reminded the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be stuck with the pain of nostalgia. Nofika was a landscape architect of great repute who grew plants together for the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, he preferred to nurture plants as nature intended and regarded and removed beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave with their souls salved. Altek was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. Although it was his sister's urging that he first joined our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause and always took the initiative in discussion. Helen was a formidable warrior tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she has been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pastorate, preserver of discipline and order. Mephinia was the youngest among us, certainly affiliated with the words of La Brea at the Academia Ainder. Even with her prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy, and hers was the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiac. Thaliak was the headmaster of the Academia Ainder, a man of learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad faculty. The phenomenon existed in which he was versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Nemia was an observant Elvis, like her older brother Athic. She posed a caring, inquisitive nature and was liked and trusted by her peers. Laimi was the researcher of Metabethios Salesai, a facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. She was passionate about. She's so passionate was she about her work. She once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject.
Uh-oh. It's okay, Bash.
Yeah. Oscon was a traveler who Venat encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. Leaving my hopes at the wanderer in this place, I was just set forth through as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist at Amnesis Endir, and respected Venat deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Venat, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and solitude that accompanies it. I guess they're all like Venat.
Yep,
That is all. 'Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain within you some way. We're grateful that you share with us these new aspects of Python and the 12. Thank you.
Well, 'tis past time we headed back to Charlon. It wouldn't do to keep Ojika waiting.
I assume you'll be traveling via Limsa Luminsa, in which case allow us to see you off from there. Till now I've wandered alone. Let's resail it. A journey is far better shared.
Alright, Limsa.
So I guess it makes sense that they're not Brambles. They're used to be ancients like Venat.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? that pizza. Well, I'm hearing something.
Yeah, that's the band.
Okay. There. That way. In the dark.
Our friends are presently booking their passage. Rugal?
That's where you were. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be setting sail shortly.
Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you will up and disappear. Just a force of habit in order to avoid people. But I need to do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you always spoke about these shenanigans, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Warrior of Light. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant 12 their wish. Well, we have best found our vessel. While the report remains to be complicated, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next we meet, my friends.
Alright. Hey,
Do you still have time?
Depends.
Here I embark on my journey. There's a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me?
Okay.
Thank you. Come and we shall head outside the city via Tempest Gate. Hold on. Wait, I already have the Oppo.
Sweet.
I'm not so sure how I got it, but I did.
You just randomly got it off the market board.
No, I didn't. I believe it was from like a dungeon or something. Probably looked like a chest. But I should add that to my favorites.
So, how do you think you did in the raid?
I'm not too sure myself. I have doubts, like, about myself of how I do. As that.
My whole thing was just making sure I could keep up everything. It was kind of tough after a while when you're like having to move, but I tried to do the cooldown as best I could.
Here, the wind whips in front of the sea like a storm. I always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thus make my way through the upper and outer west Noscea. And in order to make my new beginning as a man, on a route I wish to say Archon's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there, I shall continue my mail. I was just on the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you put a lot of effort in those emotes, by the way. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's where I had to do one of my ninja quests, remember?
Yeah. Not the first time you do that in a VaStar+ quest.
Mm-hmm.
Such a great wave that was ripped the god's curse from the mainland. In Wake of Calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our respective duty. 'Tis is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then?
Go Dirk's lead and try not to fall behind. Set off on a brisk walk.
Here's our glad presence to behold. So it's temporarily constructed with wood. Ah, such invigorating breeze. Oh,
Aetherius.
Aetherius. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. I look forward to the bridge's completion. Tis the Pine Bridge, boasting splendid views and brimming with life. The very image of a man's determination to overcome adversity. I am honored that it should be named Oshkon. Well, this is as far as I can ask you to come. But if you're willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me how to ask you about your opinion on the 12. How you personally perceived us, for instance, or what felt when you faced us. Words for the heart. I will take it with me as a memento. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for hearing me, and apologies for keeping you so long. I'm ready to step forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. Please don't. I'm asking you, Rugal. To begin with, I shall tour Niskea, visit those local cows which are named after the 12, after which I shall go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company. This time, I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accepting the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. You will continue your own journeys, will you not? Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend, and may the 12 bless you and keep you.
Miss of the Realm. Woohoo! All right.
Yeah.
Completing the soaring paintings will become available for purchase.
Oh.
All right, framers kit.
Yep.
All right, that's the one.
Alright, I have everything.
Okay.
Well, shall we continue on with the main story quest?
Um.
Or do you have something
I
else
think-
in mind?
No, I'm just trying to think how much time I could go a little bit longer. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to forget that. Yeah, I gotta get up at 7. Ugh. But gotta do it because I do appreciate my patient, and then that way I can get other stuff done. And yeah. Oh, excuse me. Not that. Vashon. Sharing the wealth. Shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasure wisely, then we must first determine which groups will benefit most from monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the satrap directly, so I'd ask that you act in my stead. You are to visit Akiale and Yiramar, speak with Matsuya and his friend, and his people, and listen to their grievances. Estinian, I bid you to do the same at Palakistan. I will be conducting my own inquiries at the Giant Skull grounds. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at Megaduta. Alright, Yiramar. Do. Oh, I was so glad to see you had returned unharmed. You finished with the boat, then? Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Kazal's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it's so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Okay. Alright.
And back to Yanima.
Chipmogger. Greetings and welcome, traveler. If this is your first to Thabner, then you must try my special Amarlase. Its refreshing zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? Normally I part with 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil. But for you, I'm willing to go as low as even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. Stealing? At that price, you're the only thief around here. Still not turning a profit these days. I am not Estonian.
Which one you want to pick?
Still not turning a profit these days? Times are harsh, my friend. The world may no longer be on fire, but we are still sifting through the stashes, so to speak. Sister, spare me. We might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travelers we see these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy at local prices. I tell you, if I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the street. Yeah, you do guild stuff.
How fares the port? Well, it's a shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more now that the danger has passed, certainly. But no small number of merchants had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. And after that, the sailors were lost in the final days, and it's little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Kazal and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure he found a way to turn our fortress ahead. Now that was a man who brought things done. God rest his soul.
Yes, welcome to Key Local Foods. Gain understanding of the populous hardship. Barson awaits you at Mekaduda.
Okay, back to Razahan.
Mm-hmm. Ah, my advisor's return. I've just made it back myself. How do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling to say the least, and there are few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the peoples of Palakistan were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Resources were stretched to the limit when refugees were pouring in, but they preserved with some assistance from Yilmad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs for the most part. Palakistan has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant skull to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of stone leaving Thavner has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn of Akiali and Yilmad? I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yurumad. I am reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beast sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic fate, repeated over and over, so many lives lost. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. You two, Estinian, I will consider the perspectives you brought me, and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries.
I thank you for your attendance. The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadal's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need. And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor. In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul. Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Kalzar's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Taxes. Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. It takes a village. Idleshire's orphanage was funded through trade in highly coveted goods.
I like the fourth option. The Pyramid's orphanage was built as part of the communal.
Idleshire, yeah, Zoe and Chloe. Custom delivers.
Of course, the revival of trade can contribute to the building of a new institution. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive VaStar's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage. Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Something with Kazal seems appropriate. Why not honor one of your most successful merchants? Why not honor one of your most successful merchants?
A successful merchant? I believe I see thy reasoning.
Thald.
Kazal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Daphne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Khalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Murad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Khalzal Foundation.
Good.
Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor. Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. I'm reminded of Ishgard.
Alright, I'll take a silver piece. Alright, bridging the rift. Thank you for putting forth Kazal's name. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. You will forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Archon Y'shtola. She asked that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood, thank you. Y'shtola must have finished her study at the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. I thought the Satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration since before Ahiwan assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done, and I am curious to learn what conclusions your Arshan has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. As you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency.
You know what? I'm gonna like stay as a Dark Knight.
Okay, that's up to you. Give me zoom tight.
That was just a cough.
No, I mean, it's up to you, Vas. Like I said, I wouldn't pressure you to do anything you don't want to do.
Well, I mean, I still miss the healer and well, I still miss the healer and tank duo, as well as the Paladin Dark Knight duo.
No, I understand. It's just like I said, I wanted to experience,
especially like when it comes to the trials.
Yeah.
you know, it's a direct homage to Final Fantasy IV.
I know. Oh, just a moment, Vas. Well, see, the thing is that I miss the fact that, like I said, I put a lot of work into Bard, and I've been enjoying it. And like I already went through Shadowbringers as Reaper, and I did Paladin as Endwalker, and then Stormblood. Well, Stormblood I want to be Ninja, but then Reaper. So it's like I'm trying to make sure that, you know, because Dawn Trail's more lighthearted. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I could still do Paladin for now, you know, just for the sake of it. But like when I turn in these quests, you know, obviously I'll do it as Bard just so I get the experience points.
Right, here we all are.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
But yeah, you could be however you want to be.
Okay.
From what we understand, travel between worlds
Oh,
is
it's definitely
accomplished
gonna
by
be Bard for
passing
Dawn
through the
Trail.
nebulous rift which exists between them.
But if I need to
Picture,
heal,
if
it's
you
always
will,
gonna be astrology.
the moment you were called to the first. You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway. Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Then what of the many void scent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Back
To
here.
call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first. And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th. Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Wait. You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No. The danger is too great.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Yep.
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th, and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Count me in. So much for taking it easy. Count me in.
I had a feeling you might say that. Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands. That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single Void Scent will be allowed to threaten Radzat Han, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daimir was overseeing the project.
Daimir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made void scent?
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daimir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
With the restricted section of Numenon, with Graha's favorite place to sneak around. With what? Numenon.
Yes, it may very well hold a copy.
Woohoo!
In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves, I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Okie dokie. Like, so were you sure about that vest for Dawn Trail?
Well,
Let us be on our way.
You could
as
also
well.
let me go. You could I could also go for Gunbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you were good with Gunbreaker as well.
Yeah.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I?
I mean,
sit
I liked
idly
Bard
by?
because you saw how many like buffs I was bringing to the party. It was fun. I love using Radiant Finale after I got my quotas up. I just don't. I hope you don't think like I don't dislike getting my other characters of job class. I mean,
Of course, you're not, because I also happen to wear something similar.
yeah, no, and also because like I really do want to get that Manderville one done because I want to have like a complete ref for you once I have everything ready because that was just like kind of a preliminary. But if I don't know if he is, well, I'll show him when we get to Charlotte. Yeah, you see, these were the boots. These were the boots I got. See?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Kind of like archer shoes.
If we ever return to no one else restricted outdrive with a minimum of fuss, then we can secure with the permission of the forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Do you think that might be inclined to help us? No one springs to mind? What if Scholars Monty came? He did come to ground's defense during the inquiry, after all. Also, you gotta see me with the oboe.
Yeah, I do. I am.
Just settle. Let's head to Phenomenon to see if he's willing to help us once more.
Company you, yep. Whoops, wrong way.
Okay. I appreciate the Master Batoya at the age of 7, and laborer under her tutelage for a dull decade. I never had the chance to attune the studio. Neither did Grid, as I recall. Good after Master Luzat took him in odd streets, he was put to care of another Archon. He was a rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. I sometimes wonder what my life might have been like had I pursued the studies here instead.
Tea at the last stand after a day of lectures?
Oh, that does sound lovely. Afternoons with Red, Slippy, tea, and debate theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Batoya for the world. The dank cave I studied in was about far from the bright, airy halls of academia as one could get, but it was wondrous magical childhood nonetheless.
Oh yeah, Monchon. Our teacher. Ah, visitors, and quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you?
Pray forgive the intrusion, scholars, but we were hoping that you might help us secure permission to enter Numenon's restricted archives.
Oh, no furtive forays into the stacks this time, eh? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety, yet in all this wide world of comparative serenity, what so compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed.
I would have surprised if you had. If my sensei is correct, the research led by House Daimir has lain dormant in Charlie's archives for many centuries.
And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over to the Void.
That is, in fact, precisely what we intend.
To what end, pray tell?
To develop a method of traversing the red. For one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend. sentiment aside, I journeyed to the end of existence, and I heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth about our world and the echo of its future, and yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to the very last secrets. What scholar worthy in the name would force open a void gate or two, where grand revolution was the promised reward?
Marvelous. An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I, for one, do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present your request for the forum's consideration. Although your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Why, Master Fortunal, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children, most treasured comrades.
I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Forshot on our side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well. We will pay some visit to the Levier estate and plead our case.
One last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours. I'd wager so if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity.
Of course, scholars. We'll be able to pass on any revelations.
You too, Mistress Eustola. How may I be of service?
We got to speak with Master Forshant. Is he home by any chance?
Yes, the master is in this residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Well, Amalanthe would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss? Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around.
Lord Montegage should express much the same sentiment. I assure you, we'll not attempt to circumvent the board's authority again, unless it's absolutely necessary, of course.
Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge?
Our brother who visits his sister, she was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up thoughts of reunion. He's spent his efforts elsewhere, watching over the people, yet healing from the flames of the final days. Loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart. Tis a vital mission, perhaps. Reunited these siblings, but he feels a worthy cause to pursue, all the same. As one who fears losing his own loved ones, and spent years in research to prevent it, sure you appreciate how painful such a separation must be.
Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Do not celebrate just yet. The Forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and leave a decision to you at the Baldesian Annex.
So, what did the Forum decide?
To put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Charlin and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was the petitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded in no uncertain terms, I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. That served to silence the grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you entry to the archives was least we could do in return.
That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf.
Yes, well, as I'm sure you are aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavor and bid you good day. Ever the same, that one.
Uncompromising? Aye. But that's very stoicism is what Charlie needed to get it through not one, but two exorcists. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of escapes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and I can simply walk in through that door. Our focus would be finding House Damon's research notes, of course, but the thought of it so much knowledge at my disposal had me feeling a little giddy.
Alright, Vess, I will 12:30. I need to end it here. Okay.
Alright.
I was happy about that alliance raid. I'm glad that you enjoyed that one. It was a very, very good series of stories.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's happening tomorrow?
FFXIV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just give you another hug. I don't know if you're still doing the recording or not. My apologies.
I'll stop right now.